Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a little bit of Soul Land Reloaded up today. So we've got a new SS weapon. Got Sun Moon Needle. So this event is going on for this right now. So it's actually an event based completely on this particular item right here. So just today, when you log on for the first time and hit the first screen, you'll be able to purchase some of those shards, which I have done. Let me find it here. So you'll be able to, right here, for 100, you could purchase for 3,000, so you can get 30 shards immediately. And then there's other ways to get shards as well. Right here, each time you do a Soul Beast invasion, as you can see, I've already done 20 Soul Beast invasions. You'll be able to get 10 shards each time. And that's a 2-day event there, 3-day event actually, since it started today. So you'll be able to get another bunch of shards there. You'll be able to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 shards right here. So 60 along with the actual ones that you purchased. You should be able to get quite a few of the shards. You probably will not be able to get it. I have the 24 Bridges Moonlit Night. It took me 2 events to actually get this one. The Zooge crossbow, that's been the main event. I mean, I've got the Zooge crossbow, and I've got enough to almost upgrade that. Yeah, I'll be able to upgrade that tomorrow, because if they have, they continue to have 10 more shards of this in the Heaven Dew Festival, so I'll be able to upgrade this tomorrow. Due to the fact that I'll have another 60 shards for it. I'm hoping that they would switch the weapon, but it continues to be that. So, as you can see, I claimed it for today, so I'll claim it for tomorrow as well, and then I'll be able to upgrade it. You have upgrade and enhancement. They're different. Enhancement enhances the actual stats. Upgrade gives it another star, is the way they do it for the hidden weapons. So that's where we're looking at from that standpoint. So it's a whole event going on. They'll have to have other stuff. If you do purchase, you can, of course, acquire it, and of course, you get some hidden weapons from this. You should be able to get, I mean, I'm not having any trouble whatsoever obtaining hidden weapons S and upwards. They're making those very accessible. I mean, I've got Yamas and the Pear Blossom Needle are both fitted, which means they have duplicates mounted. So I'm really not having any trouble whatsoever getting those. As you can see, they've got several interests. I've got 70 of the needle. So usually what it takes usually 2 events. If they continue to do like they have been, they will most likely have within a couple of weeks, a month or so, they'll have a chance where you can purchase some more of these shards, and you'll be able to get it. At least that's what I've been seeing. Based on just the way they've been going at this point, I don't know, that could, of course, at any minute change. But as of right now, they've been extremely generous with what they're offering and what they're offering from. Don't forget the Thanksgiving celebration. Okay, there's stuff in here. Make sure that you do exchange that today, because it does close today. I have a bunch of the stuff, as you can see, so I have to go in and purchase. If I needed some more of the crossbow, you can purchase the shards here if you still have not been able to obtain it. It's only 5 of the pumpkin pie, so for 1 shard. So I could conceivably purchase a bunch if I want to, but since it's still in the thing, I'm not going to worry about that. There's also other stuff that you might want to look at. Rutilated quartz is extremely important for lining, for the enhancement part, not the upgrading part. The upgrading, you just use multiple shards. They've also got some pretty good stuff in here. Breakthrough stones, I really don't have any shortage of the breakthrough stones, as you can see. The hard part on this is the actual piece that you need, but you can purchase chests that have the piece inside of it. Right here. So you need this piece, these pieces, as well as the upgrade stones to upgrade them. You want to try to keep your rings as high as possible. I try to bring them up at least a little bit each day. As you can see, I'm already into orange with the sets. I'm a little bit behind on the rings, but I took care of that because on the last event there, I purchased a huge parts weapon, which allowed me. One thing I do like is they say expiring, just letting you know that these are expiring, so that you know that the end is coming. So tomorrow this will be tomorrow these will be useless. They'll probably disappear if you don't use them. But what I did purchase was I purchased a bunch of these materials right here, so I could make them in, get necklaces and whatnot. And I've already used a lot of this, the stones and stuff. So you can purchase what you need inside of the events if you're unable to obtain it within the actual thing. As you can see, I've got a bunch of necklace parts. So now I'm going to purchase a bunch of ring parts. And that's what I'll use with my this time, is to purchase a bunch of the ring parts. But let's go ahead and do what I promised that I was going to do. Actually, said I was going to do it the day before yesterday, but I never got around to it. So I read the numbers, and it looks like Tangsan is going to be the best investment for the weapon for right now, instead of God of War to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase Tangsan's weapon. So now we'll go back to Tangsan. Tangsan's right here. We'll hit his weapon, and we will awaken his weapon, because you do have to have the actual thing. So we'll awaken it. And as you can see, that just gave me 30,000 more damage, a 90 on the crit level. Plus we get new talents. Explodes, it will destroy the target. Okay, so much more damage in terms of that. So I like to put, you can enhance it a couple of times before you start requiring other items. So you can get one more enhancement, you can get it up to 2, and now it just requires two more of the items to do it. If you're familiar with Bleach, Mortal Souls, they do exactly the same thing almost. Each time you awaken the weapon, it requires more copies of the weapon. These actually are generous, and they gave you a second one with just having to use the silver. But if you want to go up again, you're going to have to do 2. But as you can see, you get it's a large increase. It's not just a piddly couple of hundred. They're giving you like 5,000 to 10,000 on an increase on this. All right, today is Friday. As always, the devils whales are attacking, so make sure that you get in there and do your devil whale just to get the wards, because as you can see, I did 853 million damage in this battle. I got 100, so that's nice. So you just want to keep doing it, over and over and over, and run it. Make sure you use it all. You can auto it after you get to a certain level, so it's really, it's really not something that you want to be actually waste a lot of time on. Just make sure you do it. There are missions associated with it inside of the some stamina I got to claim there. Inside of the weekly mission, there are the devil whale. If you need it, you don't really need it. As you can see, I've maxed out the chest. So all of this is stuff that you can just do. Okay, like betting inside the continent match. I did that. Unfortunately, nobody told me I was going to have to do it 3 times, so I bet on it once. So, but unfortunately, I don't need that. In Devil Whale, you can purchase it a couple of times, get some, get more rewards. So you don't need to do every single thing to actually complete the weekly. I've completed it. I got the actual things, and I got the Pontiff. Okay, so we're in good shape. Daily. This didn't work right there, because I run this out of the actual in the arena. I run this out of the actual assistant, Wu's assistant, and as you can see, it shows me as worshiping, but it doesn't. It's not worshiping inside of the actual mission. So, not sure what's up with that. That's just a bug. Again, not something that is required for me to complete. I've already completed all the chests, so it's not that big a deal. If it happens again, I might submit a request on that, a ticket on that, something, because it's a little bug. You don't want to let bugs get out of hand. Sect. So just make sure that you run everything inside of here. The Soul Master is complete. Our leader left. So when I logged on this morning, it turns out I'm now the master. So I've just been familiarizing myself with the sect. I changed our avatar from the soft-boned rabbit to the seraphim, just because I think it's cooler. It costs 1,000, but I went ahead and purchased it for the guild just because I like it. I was getting sick of the rabbit. Nobody was using the rabbit. All the ones we were fighting had either the hammer or they had the pagoda, the non-tiled pagoda. So I was like, or a seraphim, and I was like, we were always the rabbit. It doesn't change the actual stats or in any way, shape, or form. It's just sort of like your avatar, basically, the way you want to display. I decided to use the seraphim, but it cost 1,000 diamonds, so I went ahead and purchased since I had 1,000 diamonds. As you can see, I'm back up to where I need to be. They had some trouble too. We got a nice little reward this morning. We logged on in the mail. Server merge, so that's where that comes from. So it is coming up on a weekend here. So we're gonna have the Friday, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday event will be kicking off tomorrow morning. You'll see that active wheel is up. Remember, this lasts throughout the weekend. Okay, you want to finish this out. Okay, collect as much as you can. Okay, because these are good rewards from here. So I still need to do it a little bit more just to hit the 45 tickets so I can get the actual 500 diamonds. And since I just got 66, I should be able to get fairly close. But you definitely want to make sure you do that. And why is the sect line? I got to complete these. Now there's 2 to claim. I do these every day. There's really every now and then they have some shards for characters for Ayen or BB Dong, but other than that, there's really not much going on in terms of those. I hope they have ones that are a little bit more difficult to get better rewards. So they have this joint server celebration up. This is basically just a log on. It's 500 diamonds, and you get quite a bit of coinage as well. So and some Oscar sausages for stamina. So just make sure you at least log on. If you don't have time, just log on, click it, and connect it, and be done with it. So everything's there's really not much new except for the Sun Moon Needle. This is a really cool item, so I'm definitely going to get as many of the Shards as I can, and then we'll have to go from there. But they usually don't get it to you in one event, but there'll be other ways to get more. So get it. These are free, so just get as many as you can, and then once you get it, then you can worry about leveling it up and whatnot. But you just want to get it at first. And enhancements are used for stuff. Another thing that I've noticed is that you can get pretty good rewards actually from the tournament. The Grandmaster Ratch offers some really, really good rewards, so try to get up as high as you can. I'm at Platinum Tier 3 right now. So you want to try to get up and high as that, because I noticed that they do give you quite good rewards once this closes. So try to get up as high as you can in that, even if you have to purchase a few of the actual, tries. You can purchase tries for diamonds to get more and try to get you leveled up as much as you can. But other than that, there's not a whole lot going on at this point in time. So I'm hoping that sometime, maybe next week or the week after, they'll have another event where we can snatch up and get those remaining shards for SS version of Chen, because I think I'm about 40 or 30 or 40 short on him. I'm 50 short on him, so I hope we can get the 50 shards some other way. Would be nice. They also did give an actual. There was one thing that was up there was in the back was a chest I saw, allowed you to get 50 shards. I have not used this yet, but this could be possibly a start out. If I can get a bunch of these shards, get 3 of these, that would be 150. I'd be able to get Zoo. So that would be something really nice. I think that would help my team out immensely, especially in PvP. I'm already considering bringing her up and putting her on one of my sub to get her attack skill when she comes out. That would be a little bit more helpful inside of the PvP version. But I'm doing okay in PvP. I'm at about 70-80% win, going up against people that are roughly the same BP or a little bit more. I usually win most of the time. As long as I continue to win more than lose, I'm not going to worry about it. If I start losing more times than winning against the same or just over me, then I'll start worrying about possibly strengthening out and focusing a little bit more on the PvP aspect. But at this point in time, I'm happy with Chen coming off as support because he does a ton of damage. His weapon is awoken, so he does a lot more damage as well too. Also, Ayen coming off with the heal. which she not only does she heal, but she increases your attack. She gives you an attack up buff. So I'm comfortable with those two being coming off the bench for me for the time being. Things change as they come out with new characters and stuff, so you have to be fluent. But with the regenerate and the dissolve option here, you don't need to really worry about that. If if you're not happy with one of your characters that you've spent a lot of time on, or if it's going to get to the point where you're getting SS characters and you might come a time where you just need to you're going to remove one of the S characters from your team sets, so you can now dissolve them back and get back some of the mats that you used for that with having to. You're not losing the character when you're doing this. You're just setting the character back to 0. You can always reactivate in the future once you get shards for it, if that's something that you want to do. But yeah, it's something that it's a nice function, and it allows you to be a little bit more fluent. It allows you to choose, pick and choose the best from your team. So there's nothing to worry about in terms of losing anything. So don't think that that's going to be something that won't happen. All right. But yeah, so that's all I got today. I just wanted to let you know that we did have a new event up. They keep weekly, just multiple week. Every week, every day there's something new going on. Which that shows that they're focusing a lot. This will of course slow down, I guess, as the game becomes more prevalent and they start focusing. But they're definitely focused heavy on this IP. They have to. There's just so much going on. I mean, you could really spend a lot of time playing this game if you wanted to. Simply because of the fact there's just numerous stuff to do. As you level up, more things open. I've still got the treasure pot. This opens up at 70. I think that's about the only thing left is the treasure pot. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, it looks like everything else is open. It's only the treasure pot. I'm only at 65. That opens up at 70. So that'll be a little bit while before that opens up. But yeah, it's definitely something to look at. So just get in there. Make sure to get all the weapons. Make sure to run the Soul Beast Invasion, because that's a way to get more shards. So just Soul Beast Invasion is of course called up when you challenge normal or elite stages. So running those. I run the normal stages just to gather the stuff to do the breaks, the enhancements for the characters, and then I do single. Okay. Whenever there's an event up which requires Soul Beast Invasion attacks multiple times, I switch from a 10 sweep and just do a sweep 1, so that I have more. That way I get more Soul Beasts to spawn for me that I can go kill, and then of course get the rewards for this. And as you can see, I've been pretty successful. I do have 9 more to go. It looks like I've done 21, so I have 9 more to go to completely finish the event. But it's a 3-day event, so I'll finish it well before I need to. But I just, I just like to get it done as fast as possible, so it's one less thing I have to worry about. Because, as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I tend to focus on certain things when it immediately comes out, so that I'll actually can get it out of the way. And that way, if I forget about it in the future things because of how much stuff's going on, I've already taken care of it, and that's not that big a deal. So that's the way I do it. I mean, anybody has the things. So I know a lot of the guys write down on the sheets and stuff, the sheets of paper, keep notes as to what's going on. I try to avoid that simply because I try to focus, instead playing the game directly and try to remember so that I don't have to worry, keep refreshing to my notes. I haven't forgot anything yet, so that's good. Ring wrong's still going up. Not having good luck on this one. I normally would be at about getting close to 5. So I might not be able to actually hit the max this time. Haven't been getting good items and stuff. So the ingredient shop, I don't really do that. I don't like spending. I did purchase it one time and I didn't get really much good stuff. So the rewards aren't that good. They're not bad though. So that is for that. What I am focusing on right now is going to go ahead and try to get the shards to open up this, so that I can open up his avatar, because the one I opened up for for Bibi just made her so much powerful. She's actually claimed the top spot over Dai. So, and Tang San's moving up. He's going to be overpassing Dai here pretty soon as well. And as you can see, I've still got another star to put onto him. So, you know, I like the reason I like him a little bit better is over Dai is because of the fact that he has a lot more support. That's pretty much just an attacker. He doesn't really offer much in the way of support. It has some, but it's very minute. This is a lot more in the open, and he helps out the entire team. So anytime you can do that, that's what we're looking for. So yeah, most of the people that I've been talking to are saying that even kit out with the same stuff that Tang San's usually going to win the battle. So that's the way. That's why I went ahead and decided to go with his weapon. Now I just have to. I can't quite upgrade him yet. I'm close though. Gathering up those shards. So, but it's getting there. You know, it's a lot. 520 is a lot, and it's 620. So it starts to get to be pretty high in terms of what it costs to upgrade them. But it is what it is. All right. So just let you know, Sun Moon Needle up. Get in there on that. Tackle that so that you can get as many shards as possible. And I want to thank everybody for watching the video. Remember to subscribe, of course. If you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you'll notify each time I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, as that helps the channel immensely. So this is Ken Rourke coming at you from the court, signing out.